Welcome to Unmuted Podcast with our amazing host and author, Rasia Kaba. In a noisy world, we cut through the chatter, amplifying important voices. Are you ready for raw, unscripted stories that shape our daily lives? Well, on Unmuted, we tackle tough topics, challenge the norms, and share untold stories. Each episode, we bring in thought leaders, influencers, and everyday heroes for genuine conversations. It's not just a podcast. It's a platform for real, raw, expressive conversations. Get ready for the emotions, laughters, and most of all, the truth. Unmuted is more than just a show. It's a movement. So join us as we break the silence to embrace the power of honest dialogue. Welcome to Unmuted, where conversations are real.
Welcome to the Unmuted Podcast. I am your host, Rasia Kaba. Joining me today is Jason, Edward, and Barry Smith, hosts of the Beards N Baldheads Podcast, bringing a male perspective on dating, accountability, and relationships. Joining them is commercial model, actress, and red carpet queen, the beautiful Angela Perymon, sharing her insight from a woman's point of view on modern dating and expectations. So welcome, Barry, to the Unmuted Podcast.
Hey, how you doing? Hello. How you doing?
Hello, we are fine. Thank you for joining me. And next, I'm going to welcome Jason to the Unmuted Podcast. Hi, Jason.
Peace. What's going on, y'all?
Awesome. We are great. Thank you for joining us. And of course, the last but not the least, she is my beautiful queen, the red carpet queen, the fasting queen, the birthday queen, Miss Angela Perymon.
Hey.
Yo.
That's a great introduction. Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
My favorite guys. My
What's
favorite
up?
interviews.
Philly's finest is in the building.
I love you.
Yes, I'm loving
I'm
it.
ready.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all for being here. You guys know our topic today is based on why do men think they are the prize in relationship. But before then, I will be reading my intro. So today we are talking about something that people keeps bringing up in dating conversations. Why do men think they are the prize in relationships? Is it confidence? Is it ego, social media, or pressure? And on the other side, do women feel like they have to prove their worth just to be chosen? This isn't about bashing men or women. It's about honesty, accountability, and understanding how we are showing up in dating today. So let's talk openly, respectfully, and unmuted. All right. I'm truly honored to have you guys join me today on the Unmuted Podcast. Unmuted is about a safe space for real conversations. It's about healing, accountability, growth, and having the courage to speak your truth, even when it's uncomfortable. All right. So, guys, with all that being said, are you ready to get unmuted?
Yes, we are.
Yes?
Yeah, we ready to go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So, okay, you guys are ready to get unmuted, right? Okay.
Right.
Yes. Okay. All right.
That was the first question.
Angela,
Why do men think that they
you
are
started all of this. All right, girlfriend.
Oh, why?
She said you
Angela
started
wanted
this.
to have this conversation. They sit down. You know,
Okay.
this is unmuted. I keep it reading.
So how this all transpired is after we were at Brianna's fabulous Galentine
So
event.
she's going to tell you guys a little bit. Mhm.
And, okay, so we were at Brianna's fabulous Valentine's event, and after
Hold on, slow that
celebrating
down. At whose?
Brianna. Oh, Brianna,
Rihanna's.
she is one of my social media
Okay.
just VIPers. She kills the red carpet for Interstar every single year, and she hosts a Galentine's event.
Okay.
And so she and I was speaking on her panel. So we had a great day of sisterhood and bonding, and we were staying at the Moxie because all this was in Allentown, and we were out there just people watching, and we were watching of all the types of people that were coming from events, and just like how people were kind of paired up in how they were dating. And then we started having a conversation about dating. And now Fat Lace, Barry, this is not our first run of the muck of talking about relationships and men and women and where the balance is and where it's starting to go. So I told Rasia, I said the one thing that I'm happy she's doing is getting back into dating. So what perfect way to kick back off her show than with a dating segment.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
And I've been in the trenches, so I can speak very much so on the dating trenches.
No doubt.
So the plot thickens, I see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But
So why do y'all feel like we're the prize again?
well, no, we're asking.
So, we're gonna get into that. So, yeah, we want to know, why do men feel like they are the prize? Because I think that this conversation has been going around so much on social media about men thinking somehow they have not become the prize in relationships. And so we would like to hear men's perspective on them, because of course we disagree, but that's of course we disagree, but we would like to get into the conversation, because guys think different than female. Maybe y'all have some legit reason why y'all feel the way y'all feel, if that's how y'all feel.
Okay.
So we're gonna
I just got one question first. I got my opinions, but I'm just saying, has any man said to you?
You want me to ask them the question so they can go ahead and?
Well, no, go ahead, Barry. Give us that,
Oh,
and then we'll start with the questions. We got questions.
I'm saying, has you ever heard a man tell you personally that he was the prize?
Personally, no.
Personally, no. Just social media, you're starting to see it more.
No, I've actually
not just social media. I have heard.
Time.
Uh-huh.
No, I've had men insinuate that to me. Times.
We are the prize, but
you're dating too.
It's true. It's true. Men are becoming the prize.
Angela, let's know that one. He said it's true. Men are becoming the prize, so he's gonna have to tell us why he think that. So when men say they are the prize, what do they really mean? What do you guys really mean?
Well, I don't.
That's because you don't date men.
Right. Right. And I think the only people that say that are men who date men, are the only ones who say they're the prize. I don't think men who date women say they're the prize. You ever heard someone say that?
We don't use the word prize. We say catch.
I have heard men who date women say they are the prize.
Barry, I caught that. You said catch.
Yeah,
I caught that. So, okay, saying that you're the catch.
Personally, I have heard men say that.
Word?
Really? Okay.
I've heard men say that in a situation like, okay, he makes a good salary, he doesn't have any kids, and now mind you, when this was going on, this was also like a 40-plus-year-old man hitting his 50s and no kids, not been married, and really focused on his career. So when men do it and then they decide that they want to have kids at a later age, it's okay, but when women do it, then it's always like a problem. Or men of that stature don't want to date women in their own age bracket because they're past certain stuff. And I just feel like right now, guys who do not fit that criteria do run around like
they
sugar honey iced tea, and you looking at them like, dude, you live in the basement with your mom.
Yeah.
You're the prize. You got like 3 baby mamas. So I've gotten it at different levels, and then I've dated men that have had money, and they say, well, because I have money, I have options, so I'm the prize. And it gives you a sense of like, well, why am I dating you? Even though dating's supposed to be fun and you're supposed to date different people to find out what you like. That is dating. But I think that it's how people have an attitude about it and how there are so many podcasts with grown men who sit there and of course they really try to brutalize Black women and say like Black women are mean to them and they're about their careers and da 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 da. And it's just like it's just not true. Because there are so many couples where in a good couple that is actually a healthy couple, you're both the prize.
Word.
Okay.
You're both the prize. But dating single, these people crazy. They all think that they got they suck those things. And it's just a conversation on how do you date when you are older or younger. I have a younger daughter and I feel sorry for her with dating.
Well, I like you said, we're living in a social media era where options are illusional now, and people look at the world like it's so small, and they think that everybody wants the same thing. So I think the problem with women have is that when you always looking at what a man can do for you on social media, it starts to, for the men that have the means, start to think, yeah, I am the prize. Because we know the numbers. Just look at the numbers. How many men are in jail?
Yeah.
How many men don't like women?
Yeah.
How many men are bums? And the numbers. It's a number game. It's so for a guy that's working a 9 to 5, he does have more options now than he had in the past. It's true.
That's very true.
So he does look at it. He might look at himself as a prize. I don't think that word is cool for a man to use because we know a prize means that you won something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think even women shouldn't be considered a prize. I think being a prize is a insult.
Mm-hmm.
It's like calling a woman a trophy, right?
That's
some women want to be called trophies, though.
Some women like the trophy.
Well, that's true. Yeah. That's true. Some of them want to be trophies because they don't have.
Wrong with that.
But the one that want to be trophies, that's all they have is physical.
Yeah.
They don't have any substance behind that. Because trophy, that means you look good. Trophies look good, but me and Jay, we won a lot of trophies. They're not worth shit.
No.
I can't sell all this shit I got. You know what I mean? It look good on my counter, but it ain't worth nothing.
Right.
To nobody but me, though.
Right.
They worth everything to me, but that's what I'm saying. So a trophy is just something other people see on the outside. So I wouldn't want anybody to be considered that, but I understand why men feel their value went up. You can't tell me a man's value ain't going up. Come on now.
No.
Why do you think their value is going up?
Value is going up.
My man.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Why do you think that men value is going up? So that's the same thing insinuating men. That's why men thinking they are the prize because they feel like their value is going up. So you see, we come right back to that.
But
so
it is
in one verb, men should not say that. But if you say men value is going, why do you feel that way?
It's going up because I said the number of available suitors is low now. And women are starting to settle for men they normally wouldn't settle for. You don't agree with that?
And that's the problem. That's
so
the
you
problem.
think it's a settle game?
I'm saying women are settling for men they normally wouldn't settle for. Why you think that is? Why are women giving certain men a chance they wouldn't have gave before?
Well, that can, but you know what? I would say that could also be dealing with maturity. Because if you're a person that dated one type of person when you're in your 20s and 30s, and then when you get into your 30s and 40s or 40s and 50s, then your mindset changes. So,
Hey Jay, you see I walked right into that?
Yo, hey, I'm dying over here. I'm dying over here. I'm like, yo.
Don't die. Go ahead.
He's saying that you are changing. You are adapting. You are settling. Is what he
No.
Not you per se,
that you're settling. I'm saying that if you're a person that went after a certain type of person in your 20s, you're not going to do that if, say, you become single in your 30s or your 40s. Like, you're not going to go after the same type of person.
Why not?
But that,
or
go
have
ahead,
the
Jay.
same mindset.
Why not?
Why would you?
Because women, I feel women, the older they get, the more beautiful they get. So why not stick to your standards?
But what? Okay, maybe I'm not explaining it correctly. Okay, and for me, as a woman, when I got married at a younger age, when I got divorced, I was 30. So my mindset in my 20s was not my mindset in my 30s. So I dated differently. And the same thing when I dated from my 30s into my 40s. So my mindset has evolved the older that you get. So it doesn't mean that you settle. I think that you realize that you want to be with a person that maybe is more intentional, somebody that is more family oriented, opposed to when you're young, running the streets, you looking at, guys, y'all looking at the fat ass and all that, and, and what turns you on. And then later on in life, men will sit there and then go, oh, okay, now I want all of this.
No, but you know what?
The same type of woman that they run around the streets with.
No, but Angie, I don't want to misconstrue settling with evolving, because that's two different things. That's two different things. Make you an example, right? I'm at my age now. I still like the same type of women physically that I liked when I was 20, but I understand the context behind what attraction is in different levels. I still like an attractive woman. I'm not settling on my attraction. If she's not attractive to me, I can't be with you.
So you mean you date the
quality
same?
Also
you always
is
date the same type of woman,
the quality that she comes with.
No, I'm saying my idea of attraction has evolved, not from good or bad, but to understanding. But I still want a certain type of woman. Like you said, when I was in my 20s, I didn't care about your substance. I didn't. I didn't care if you could cook when you was 20. I didn't care about I didn't care about your career path. I didn't care about none of that. When in my 20s. So now in my age group now, I have to look at those things, but it's not because I'm settling. I still need you to. I still want to be attracted to you, but I need those other things as well.
So it could be the same way with females. Then it could be the same way with females, because as we grow, as we get older, you're looking for someone who can do life with you. Okay, so at some point, it's not about how much money he got. As long as he has a job, he has some stability, he can take care of himself, he's not a liability. You might come from dating guys with a lot of money or guys with a lot of other things going on, and then now you settle with this regular guy that has regular job and doing, but he's loving, he's caring, he take good care of you, he's respectful, he's not a cheater. Because the guy that making all that money could have been a cheater, he could have been a manipulator, he could have been all of that. He may not have been a family man, so, but you were into that in your 20s and your 30s, and it's cute. But at 40, you like, no, so you change your perspective, change, like Angie said earlier, so it doesn't mean that I'm dating low. I just have I have grown. I have understand our life. It's not about that. I want someone I can build my life with, someone I can get old with. Who's going to be there with me at night when I'm sick? Who's going to be there with you at night when you are sick? Not every female is a wife material.
That's very true.
So you can have like 5 options, at your feet. But amongst those 5, you may not even find a good quality wife. Just because they all look good or they have career, that don't make a wife. Or vice versa. You can have all these dudes throwing themselves at you, and maybe they don't want shit, They won't be someone you want to spend your life with, So you have to, make your choices wisely, because as we grow, we have to plan for the future. So that could be the same thing. I have seen guys from.
I actually was just thinking about that when you said that, Barry. I was just like, let me think about somebody I've dated in my 20s versus somebody I dated maybe in my 30s.
Yeah.
And now that I'm thinking about it, they're similar, but no, I've dated so many different types of people. I've dated all races, all different types of people, and I think I dated people not, of course I have an attraction to them, but I don't think I've ever stuck to just one type of person. I date people based on who they are as a person. Like if you're a person who has a great personality, or you have good morals, or you have good family background, it's something about you that attracts me to you. But I've never put it in my mind that like I couldn't date an Asian person. I've dated an Asian person. And it's just like, but that's not traditionally where I come from. My parents are black. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
so
Let me get to what the question is again. Let me backtrack to that.
okay.
Let me say this I'm speaking for the men that I know. Jay might. I mean, I'm speaking for men that I know and speak to. Men don't consider ourselves a prize unless the woman we feel like she's inferior. I would never think that I'm a prize to a woman that is a support system to me as well as I am to her, because I want a woman I want a partner.
Word.
So to call myself a prize, that's basically putting her down in my aspect. And I think most men that I know, my circle, we all feel the same. We don't look at her as a prize. We are each other's gifts. And that's how we look at it. I think the men that I know. So I can't speak to it. If any guy that thinks he's a prize to you, he think he's better than you are. So
yes.
I can't.
He did him.
100%.
But yes, essentially that is what is being said, is that I'm better than you and I can initially keep you or discard you.
Okay, so even if we don't feel that way, because we don't, as far as wanting a partner.
Right.
Barry mentioned ratios earlier.
So personally, you don't, but some men do.
So this is why some men do.
Right.
Because,
that's what we want to know.
one of the greatest presidents to never be was Kanye West. And he said, it is 1,000 yous one of me.
Right.
And that line hit for a lot of guys and for some women, because it's like,
but it's true. It's a true statement.
That hit to me. You're right. There's only one of me. It's 1,000 to use. It's just one of me, honey.
But even so think about it on the women tip. It is only one in both of y'all. It's only one.
Just one.
But it's a lot of average, a lot of basic, because y'all prepare and do whatever y'all do. Every time y'all step on the red carpets, y'all crush a lot of women. Let's be clear, all right?
Uh-huh.
No, we don't crush, we inspire. That's what
I like that too. Even better.
We inspire.
Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead. You got the women.
That's what y'all do. It's more women that go after the guy who is that guy than guys going after that woman. Who's that chick? Who's that woman? So the ratio of the ego is like, I kind of, women, y'all have options too. But a lot of those women who are those women are going after the same guys.
Even that part.
So that's why the guy is feeling like I'm the prize, because he's having, especially now with the way women want men more and publicizing it more, and I need a man more. It's not too many guys that women want. A lot of them want the same type of guy.
This is what I brought up the ratio game.
Yeah.
So that's why guys are thinking it. I asked my sister this question earlier, and I'm like, tonight we're going to be talking about why do men think they're the prize? And she said, quick clap back, because men have the prize money. And I'm like, they do. To a degree. Doesn't mean you have more money than a woman at all.
Right.
But you got to pay to play.
But you know what it is?
And I don't care how many women they're going to want to be with the guy. And a guy can go out on 5 dates and pay for 5 dinners. It can get costly. But he might feel like he's that guy because y'all be hungry. I don't know.
Yo, let me tell you something. On some real stuff. It has been times when I was still dating where
say that again.
Huh? Who merely?
No, he said a guy can go out with 5 women and
5 women
on 5 dates.
It's gonna be on 5 dates throughout the week because women are gonna be hungry. And as long as he has enough to pay for those 5 dates, he can feel like, yo, I'm that dude. Yo, I had 5 chicks this week. Because everyone's gonna be hungry. And he paid for those 5 days. He feels like he's that guy. So that's why that guy could feel like
I mean, he can pay a check.
Say what?
Well, a female can also do that.
Look,
No, we know you can. We know y'all can. But if we're talking about the inspirees, we talk about the inspirees. A lot of them can't afford their dinner. A lot of them want to get.
Well, okay, now hold up. Now we get into a whole different lane. Now, if you're getting above your pay grade, that's something else. You should, and I would always tell people, you should never step foot in a place that you can't take care of the bill yourself. Because God forbid if something happens, you know, you're stuck. So that has been my advice to any woman. Never step foot into a place you cannot afford.
Let me say something too.
Since we're talking about that,
I hear a lot
about that. So do you feel like a female should pay for herself on a date?
They should what?
They should what?
Do you feel like a man, it should just be automatically his responsibility to pay?
He should be
on
ready.
A date?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends.
I think it depends, but more than likely, yes.
Elaborate.
Yeah, you should be ready.
I mean, who's asking who to go on the date?
It's that
you should
anything.
And then
you should be ready to pay for yourself just in case he doesn't want to pay.
No, if I ask a woman on a date, I'm paying. If she asks me on a date,
if a man asks a woman out, yeah, he definitely should definitely pay.
If she asks me out and I like her, I'm still paying
for something.
You're still supposed to pay, Angie.
Right.
Just because I told you to take me out, don't mean I want to pay. That's the right thing to do.
You know the situation is going on, Jay. This is what I'm looking at now. You gotta understand the reason why men are starting to think that they are deprived because women complain about bad men so much. So when you know you're a good guy, you're like, it shouldn't matter how much money I have. I ain't gonna whoop your ass. I ain't gonna cheat on you. I ain't got a bunch of drama in my life. So yeah, to meet a guy like me who go to work every day, I ain't got no drama in my life. I can cook. I love kids, all that. Yeah, I'm a prize.
He's the prize.
I'm a prize compared to what you saying out there.
Word.
Even if I ain't got that much
like
money.
You are the prize in such a way because you feel like all of those things that you just said.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying, yeah, you kind of feel yourself a little bit.
Or it's also the I can always swipe left because if you get on my nerves or you say something that I don't like, I can go back on the app, swipe, and keep swiping until I found what I like. So you have all these options. So do people really want to sit here and deal with things? You can just swipe left.
See, now you going back to my first point. What I made, the options.
So I like this comment. I put it on the screen for you guys to read. So. She said the real problem is most men feel that they are in demand because a lot of men that should be in population is incarcerated or gay. That's why they feel they are the price. Thank you. That's another point.
I started it off with the number game.
We agree.
I told y'all it's the number game. Listen, I remember. I'm gonna give y'all an example on a small level. I used to go to this club called Zanzibar back in the day, and it had two lines. It had a guy line and a girl line. The guy line would be around the corner, and the girls would just be walking past and be like, "Oh shit, hope we get in." That's somewhere along the line. Years passed. I went to the Zan and I stood behind the line, but standing behind the girl. She looking at me. And I'm just looking at her. She looking at me. I'm like, damn, she like me. She like, nigga, you in the wrong line. I'm like, what? She like, nigga, you in the wrong line. That's the guideline. It wasn't nobody in the guideline. So now I'm the one walking by all the girls looking at me. Like, oh, he going in there. Oh. I said, wow, when did this happen? The girl line was behind the corner and the guy, we was walking in.
It's different now.
So that's when I started to realize the number game has changed.
Yo, that's all the way real. Now it's hard. Yo, B, remember used to be a time where it was more guys buying women drinks. Now you can be stuck if you're interested in a woman and she got 5 friends with her, but you're by yourself. You better pray you got a wingman or you got the paper like that because you're going to be up to like, yo, I like her. but I know I got to cover all 5.
You gotta buy 5. You gotta buy 5 drinks.
Gotta buy
I'm
5
sorry,
drinks.
the internet was acting up. We wasn't hearing anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, girl, you just missed. We had a whole great.
So Barry, you can go ahead. Everything you just said, nobody heard you.
Oh man.
Oh really?
Zanzibar Blue.
Talking
Go
about
ahead,
that ratio.
Blue.
No, it's about the ratio. Like I said, I went to back in the day. We go to the Zanzibar Club in Newark, and it was 2 lines, one for the girls, one for the guys. So the guys line would be around the corner. The girls be walking by, getting in. They ain't got to pay either. Cause we got to pay. They free. So I go back the next time. Like I said, I'm standing in line. I'm standing behind the girl. She looking at me like, "Why are you standing behind me?" I'm like, looking at her. That's your line over there. I'm like, what? Oh, I can walk right in.
You can walk right in.
Nothing.
I can walk right in. I'm like, what? When did this happen? When did the ratio change to where the guys are the lesser? Then I understood why men feel like they have options, because it's not a lot of us left.
It ain't.
It's the reason why my man Jay called me the soul survivor. I'm a dying breed.
He is.
Why does he call you that?
He just
I'm the last of my kind.
What is your kind, Barry?
You
The
are
good
the
guy.
what?
The good
I'm the
guy.
last good guy, but I ain't scared.
Yo, and like I was saying, to further what Barry's saying, to further what Barry's
What? He's
saying,
the what? The last good guy?
Yeah, but I ain't scared. So you gotta get a good guy. I ain't no punk though.
Nah. To further what Barry was saying, back in the club,
Mm-hmm.
at one point it was so many guys that was buying women drinks, where they could be one-on-ones, maybe 1 to 2 kind of ratio. Now it's to a point where it's one guy and like 5 girls, and if you like one, you got to buy the whole crew some drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you can get the time for all of them and make them get off your back a little bit. It's like, that's why bottle service is so big right now.
Bottle service is amazing.
Because you got bottle service, and now you got all the women looking at you with your bottle. So it's like, I got you. I got y'all at the way, but I want you right now. Hey, come here for a second. Now you had to buy her time. And you had to buy time with the friends. So it's like, look, and those friends out of that 5, it's another one that's going to look at you like, yo, he got the money because he got the bottles. It's like that, but it's the ratio. Before it was more guys, everybody's at the bar, right. But that bottle service, the attraction is a little bit different.
Yeah, she is right. Somebody just left a comment.
She is right about that. Okay, so but I think that so this is my personal opinion. When it comes to this, a lot of women to less of a man, to less men, or whatever that case may be, that are making men to feel like they are, all of that stuff, some type of price. So I think that if a man is looking for a particular thing in a woman, that make her be different. Because if you're just looking to have fun, yeah, there's a lot of women you can have fun with. There's a lot. But if you're looking for a particular situation, like you're looking for a wife material, how do you go about the quality without the physical? Because the external is, everybody can look pretty these days. All right. So let's look beyond that. Let's say you're looking for a wife, you're looking for a mother for your child, you're looking for a long-term partner. Now that's going to limit the list of how many women is really available, because again, it's not all women are a wife material or woman you want to take home to mom.
That's true.
Just like men, not every man you be with. So it might seem that there's a lot of women, but there's not a lot of woman material. There's not a lot of wife material. I mean, like there's not a lot of quality women, And so again, women that are quality women are not usually in the clubs all over the place, just laying around. They are usually home or work, or they, have kids and stuff like that. So how do you, as a man, if you are looking for a quality woman, how do you go about that? How do you make how do you look for the difference and not think that there's a lot of women to confuse yourself, because thinking that you have so many options can also mess up with what you need And a lot of men walk around here these days looking for a good woman too. But you are not going to where the good women are, or you are not taking your time to get a good woman because you feel like you have so much options.
Right. So how do you vet them?
Well, first of all, you gotta have to. First of all, how many men you think out here
Because
actually
you feel
looking
that you have so
for
much
wives?
options. So
We do.
I
say
mean,
that again.
We do have the options. It's we do have that many options. It's real. But this is the difference. We're not looking for a good woman. We have to recognize a good woman. Because if we go looking for it, you're not going to find it.
You're not going to find it.
You start recognizing what's good for you.
Yeah.
So you can't go out there looking for it, but you will recognize what's good for you. And I say, like, well, how much of my ugly can she accept? How much? Because it could be beautiful. We can have.
You can't be dating everybody to find a good one. You can't be saying I have like 5 here after me.
No, my thing is, as a man, how do I feel what's good is how much of my ugly can she accept? Because it's going to be some ugly times. Everything's good when it's good, but what about when she might not like the way I do this or that? She might not like my past. She might not like my present.
Hold on, ladies. Hold on 1 second. I got to address this. So Alpha, the first one, says single events are now paying men to come to single events. Men are the prize. There you go. A man just called himself the prize.
To follow, hold up on that part. Follow up on that part. He's not lying. We have a party. Not we. This is a party for the beard community called the Must Love Beards Party.
Oh,
women have to pay. Y'all know about that?
Yeah, my dude was in one.
Yeah, so it's the Must Love Beards Party, and men are free. Women have to pay.
Yeah, not anymore.
So if we want to go back, it's dope. We experienced that now.
You said men are free and women have to pay?
Yes,
Must Love
girl.
Beards.
It's a baldhead and beard.
Where? In the club? I don't go to clubs, so I don't know.
No, it's usually like a private event. It's a whole community.
Straight up.
Of like women that will pay to be in a space with men who have bald heads and beards, and usually the guys got 11 beards, like like these big long beards.
Oh, like the bald heads and beards we have
Yo,
here.
it's
Okay.
real.
It's a whole thing. They sell tickets, and the stuff he sold out is insane.
And it goes from city to city.
Yeah.
Must Love Beards Party.
Wow.
So, and the women pay, guys are free.
Private events.
Girl, it's down there in Atlanta too.
Okay, no one has to stay home.
No.
You should go for
I
research.
don't go to clubs, girl.
You should go for research and just check it out. I mean, I have been to one before.
I'm good over here.
I've been to one.
I'm not dealing with dating world because most of the time
It's definitely different. It's different now. It's different. I mean, men.
Yeah, it's different with dating now. So
men are more desired by women
it's sad
than ever now. To me, in my mind,
Wow.
like they're not.
Men
Women are laying down the
desired.
tradition of being docile. Women aren't being docile anymore. They're starting to approach men now, and
Well, I was over it when women started popping the question to men. I could not.
right.
No.
So that goes. So
my daddy would kill me. I was not raised.
Popping the
See?
question there. That was like crazy.
okay, Angela, I'm gonna ask you this question. Both of y'all, I'm gonna ask you this question.
Huh?
You don't have to give names. Please don't give names. Nothing. Are you starting to hear more women willing to share?
I have, that poly stuff. I have heard that, and I have heard of women who are in active marriages where like their husbands are all older than them because they married younger women, and the men's stuff is now not doing a darn thing anymore because they're older. And yes, I have heard of women, getting a pass from their husbands to go and do some poly stuff. Yeah, because when older men marry these younger girls, they don't like when you're 40 and she's 20, it's cute. When you're like 70 and she's 40, maybe going into 50, it's not so cute because that's when women's sexuality like really kind of peak too. And so, that dimension kind of changes. So yes, I have heard that.
But that all feeds into the man being the prize thing because I don't think the sanctity of marriage is the same.
I mean, I'm just gonna say that depends on the person who's saying the vows because nowadays I question people's morality and the kind of person who they are, and that goes back to how you were raised and what kind of life that you have actually chosen to like lead. So to me, that's how I dated. I didn't date based off how much people made. I didn't date on how they looked. I dated on seriously your character first, because that's very important to me. I have to watch who I'm around, who I bring in my personal circles. And if you're not a person of substance, you can't come around me, not me and mine. Like, so I'm very particular and always have been when I was in the dating field. And I did it for, my gosh, I started dating back in 2020. And yeah, it's been 2 years. So yeah, I did that. I did it for a long time through the pandemic.
You had the most dates ever.
I did. Remember that?
I remember you telling us that on the show. Word up.
I did. I went on 80 dates on the pandemic.
Yeah, I'm like, word. That was real.
Found nothing.
Ooh, bro.
Found nothing. Learned a lot. Found absolutely
Found nothing. See what I said?
Nothing.
See what I said?
Garbage. Found nothing. Went on vacation, came home, went on a dating show, and found the love of my life. It was completely insane.
Okay, so my next question, guys, would be this, right?
Crazy. So you can't time where you actually find that person that you're going to love. It happens when it happens, but when you're trying to force it, it's just not going to happen. Because I did all that work and it turned into a good documentary, but sadly it went nowhere.
Yo, that's wild. Said a good documentary.
Good documentary. Not good for my life. No.
That's funny.
Yeah. It was a long time. Okay, next question. Oh, hold on. Oh, because of the mentors.
My next question would be, another thing I noticed is that a lot of men, like women now, are being more independent. Women are working, women are bossing up, women are, doing their thing. And a lot of men some men are being like intimidated by women who are doing good for themselves. So do you think that just because a woman is taking care of herself, she has life going for herself and all of that thing, why do men don't want to date women that has more than them? Why does that matter?
I think it might be some guys who,
if the woman is waiting to be with a good man, just because I make more money than you, that don't mean I can't be loved. That don't mean, but a lot of men are being intimidated by strong, independent, career women, business women, financially stable women. And so that also has a problem with why a lot of successful women are single these days. Because they are leveling up more than the men. And now it's like,
go ahead, Jay.
I don't understand.
Hold on, I'm gonna say one thing and I'm gonna let the guys take over. When it comes to that, if you find that, then you need to change the kind of men that you're dating.
Sure. Yeah, I want them to say what they think about that, because I have seen that firsthand.
You need to level up your dating. Fat Lace, go right ahead, sir.
For the men who are like that, they must want to be in charge financially and control what the women's options are. And so that's only how I could feel a guy can be like that to a woman. Because I'm like, any other way, if you feel intimidated because a woman is making more money than you, then you feel intimidated that a man is making more money than you. And you're just an insecure person all the way around. So that's why a guy might feel like that, but you shouldn't feel like that. I'm like, yo, she makes some money. She makes some money. That's look. You can't be intimidated because a woman makes more money.
That's a confident man. That's a confident man. So that's a confident man because, like I said,
but the ones who are intimidated, they're not confident. That's why.
But like, for real, it happens a lot. It happens to me a lot.
Yeah,
it happens to me a lot.
They're not men. I said I
would date guys, and it would be a whole thing, and I would tell them about things.
It happens a lot. You see a lot of successful women out here, not because they don't want love, but men. Or another thing I noticed is that they will get with you, and because of your success or whatever is intimidating to them, they will find other ways to humble you in a way to make themselves feel good. That's an insecure man. So I seen that happen, a lot with, women doing good for themselves, and you did down, because I call it did down, or people call it did down, whatever. And because you just want love, right? You want men that love you and all of that. It's not about money. I don't know why this whole thing about who's making what and that. It's not important to me personally. But some people feel intimidated about that.
When people do that.
If a man,
and then you see men that are insecure will treat that lady bad, because that's the way they can build their own insecurity. It's helping their ego. If they can crush you in another way, because he can't take your career from you, he can't take your money from you, but he will take something else that will make you feel, that will make him feel good. So another reason I'm asking the guys, it may not be you personally, but do you feel like men do that because it's going to help their ego, or they just have some low self-esteem? Because women are not just single here because we want to be single. Correct. Sometimes it's because the guys just don't want to be men. They just want to be boys,
Well, I'll say this. First of all, if a man gets with you, first of all, and he knows from the gate that you have more than him financially, if he goes into the relationship with insecurity, he's already planning to try to break you down before the relationship even gets started.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He's going into the relationship looking for your flaw. He's looking for your flaw to break him down to his level.
Yeah.
Right. Because if I date a woman that got more money than me, I don't care as long as I can take care of myself.
Right.
Because as long as she can't kick me out and I'll be homeless, I'm fine. I'll live with her, but I'm gonna cover my end of the bargain.
Right.
I'll pay the rent even though she got more money than me. Just to prove the point, damn it. That's how I am. You know what I mean? But if a
man, Barry.
So that's how you man.
Thank you. But I'm just saying, if a man, he went into that relationship to break you down because he's scared to lose you to something better. So his insecurity started from the gate. Other than that, he would have never dated you. He would have never dated you if he didn't have the intentions of breaking you down. Yeah. Because if I date a woman that got more money than me, that's fine with me, girl. Trust me. And I don't need you. Then I mean we want each other. That means you don't need me. That means we want each other. I'd rather be wanted than needed.
Word.
Right. Well, let me ask you this.
Right.
How can we help fix these stereotypes that are
right?
So
at least you know she's not with you because of what you got.
Thank you. That's what I said. I'd rather be wanted than needed. That's my whole point. I want a woman to want me, not need me. Right. If she want me and need me, that's fine. But if you just need me, then that's not good.
That's bars right there, B. The word. Gotta let that be right there. Rather be wanted than needed.
Yes.
You want her to want you, not need you.
Right.
That's why
I want both. I want both. I don't mind both.
I
take both.
And I think in our relationship,
we were chosen. We were chosen.
Think both ways. I think both ways. That's how it should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. Both ways. I agree.
Right. So, like I said, once again,
but you can also be with someone.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying, if a man does that to a woman that has more than him, it's just because she need, like Angie said, she needs to get out of there.
Yeah.
She got to get out of there before he hurt her.
Yeah, don't say that. It's not. It's so toxic, and unfortunately, it happens too much. Go ahead, Bo.
It does. It does. So, do you think that dating apps, dating website, is having a major impact on this whole dating thing too? Do you think it's making it worse? Do you think it's helping? What do you think about the dating website? Because God knows I can't stand it. What do you think?
It's addictive.
I think it's good for certain people's addiction.
Right.
If you want constant attention from the opposites or for whatever your preference is, if you want constant attention, those dating apps are good for you. It can make you feel like, oh, the picture I took, I look beautiful because this one said, hey, beautiful, or hey, handsome, whatever the case, or get a bunch of hearts. It can validate certain people. So it can be good for them, for that mind state. It can be bad for people who don't have the discipline to not stay focused on whatever they got going on in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think people would post so much if it wasn't a thing such as the like button?
If none of this stuff existed, no. We still.
No, I'm just saying. If you could just post all the pictures you want without response, would people post?
Not as much, B.
No, I don't think so.
You looking for validation, right?
Yep.
No.
You look at you.
Validation.
You dressed up. You took a picture because you thought you looked good, right?
Right.
And you want people to agree.
What?
So if
I missed that. My internet is going in.
You put on a cute dress and some sexy heels, and you take that picture in front of that background that's so sweet, and you get like 3 likes. I'm like, fuck y'all. I mean, I'm just saying. We look for validation. We're not even securing our own stuff because, like some people post pictures and they're like, I know I look good. I don't care if I get liked. But some people, they need it.
They do, yeah.
They need them likes so they stop posting.
That's real.
So we gotta understand. Social media is only as powerful as we make it.
That's true. That is very true. But look what we use it for. We use it for everything. We use it for jobs and we use it for everything.
It's not going to change. It's just going to ramp up. And we got AI now, baby. It's going up.
I know it's going to get worse and worse and worse. It's going to get so bad when we do interviews like this, it won't be us. It'll be our AI likeness. And
it'll be our cartoon, right?
What we wanted to say.
Right. It's going to be my avatar.
Right. It'll be an avatar. It'll be moving and grooving just like you. But it won't be you.
Damn.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Well, you know what though? Y'all making me. Y'all make. You know what? For the single ladies and people that's dating, if you're 30 and above, it sounds very sad.
Damn.
Because I guess
sad.
It does.
It is sad because people who are like 30 and above. Unfortunately, they're put into a box of like, as like some of these podcasters have said, like they discard women and feel like at that point, you're no longer good because you're past your birthing years or this or that. And so, yeah, it is. It's extremely hard. And especially being a woman and then having to go from being, this beautiful creature for all these years, and then you push out these kids and you raise these kids, and then when it's time, then you get into like menopause mode and then you lose everything. It's detrimental. It's damn near mental illness. So I kind of feel like the way guys treat women who are above a certain age is so disrespectful because y'all don't have to go through half the stuff that we have to go through. And if you did, you'd probably all jump off a bridge. Because men are not built for tough like women. Real talk. If men had to go through menopause and perimenopause, I'm telling you, y'all would not survive. If y'all had to go through birth, you would not survive. So unfortunately, women 30 and up, they get such a bad rap, and it's so sad. It's so sad.
If I had my clap button, I would clap for you because I do sympathize having, sisters in my life and daughters. I see things that I'm like, good Lord, I feel bad for y'all. With the things I had to deal with y'all internal bodies that I have no control over.
No control.
I do understand that. But what's even sadder to me is there's a bunch of guys right now looking at this podcast, good dudes, and they looking around is like, where y'all at? How come you don't like me?
He ain't post enough, B.
Uh-oh.
He ain't get no likes.
He ain't get no likes. He ain't had no bottles. He ain't had no reels. He ain't had no really with sparklers, B. He in Miami with a fan.
Now he's being antagonized by Fat Lace.
This is why, B. He didn't in front in Miami with Bentley with the fan.
Yeah, you know it's a lot of good. It's a lot of good dudes out there right now punching the air because beautiful women like you and you ladies here and y'all not looking for them
at all. He was at the library on Saturday.
Well, look, that is true.
He wear flip flops.
He's very much so looking.
Barnes and Noble.
Dating active queen right now. I myself am not, but she is definitely on the market for a good man, not just any man, but a good man.
How good you want him?
Huh?
And good at what?
Angela, I need you to take over for a second. I will be back.
Say what?
Go ahead, boo.
I need you to take over for a second. I will be back. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sure. Go right ahead, Daddy. So, no, but come on, ladies.
No, I just want, because they say you got to speak it, right? In existence. So I'm like, how good of not how good of a man, because you want it tailor-made. You want the man to be good for you. So good at what? You want him good at cooking? You want him good at sex? You want him good at communication? You want him good at building everything? Like good at fixing? The guys ain't always good at everything. So what do you want? You might throw out 5. He might be
good with kids.
Good at life. Can you be good at life, sir?
Nah, because life is too complicated. That's why they be like, life is life. It'd be too much.
Can you be good at life? Look, well, let's start here. Can you be a good person? Let's start here. Can you be an honest person? Can you have an honest conversation with somebody? Like the one thing that I really stress that anybody who is single that is watching this, that when you are dating, be honest with the person that you're dating. If you're dating multiple people, you can let them know we're dating, we're having a good time, but I'm exploring other options, and see how a person takes it. And then you can see 2 things. 1, is this person actually listening to you? 2, how much on the crazy meter they might just be, because however they react will show how much crazy they have. And then 3, if they're accepting of it and then turn around and say to you, well, I'm dating too. So
okay, let me ask you though. Okay, you dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
You dating? They say you dating somebody. You've been dating. When do you let them know they're not the only person you dating from the beginning?
Oh yeah, I was real gangster with mine. Like when I would go on dates with people, and that's why sometimes I'd be fully prepared to like pay my half of the check, because I would tell them like, you're not the only person that I'm dating. I took this date for these reasons. I would like to get a chance to see what kind of person you are, but I'll be very bluntly honest with people because I didn't want to waste their time. And then I really didn't have enough time to waste because I was on a time limit anyway.
But that's not I don't think that's gangster. I don't think that's gangster.
Well, a lot of men did. They thought it was kind of rude to tell them that, and that if I was going on a date with them, that I should be exclusively going on a date with them. And I said, well, what if I didn't know? Well, what if I didn't like you, or I didn't like the kind of dater you are? Because I like men that can plan dates. So what if you're a person that can't plan a date and you want me to do all the work all the time? I'm not gonna want to keep dating you. So why would I hold up my entire life for you? That's the whole point of dating. That's the whole point. But I think people need to learn how to properly date and be honest and not expect someone to always fit the bill, not expect someone to always plan this. And then when you do find a person that you generally feel connected with and that you want to become intimate with, that's when you should shut it down. And before you even become intimate with that person, you should give each other space to shut down everything that you're doing and clear the air. You know what I mean? And then see how much of a committed relationship you might want to be with this person. But it's chess, not checkers. You have to seriously know how to be an adult.
Yeah, what you saying, that's kind of rare when it comes to planning the intimacy of it all. Sometimes the vibe is right and people do what they do, and then afterwards one person may feel, okay, now we're together.
Well, you have to learn how to protect your stuff. I learned how to protect my vagina a long time ago. And I learned that, just because you might feel good, you might have some growing going on, that's great, but it doesn't mean that I have to actually fall for it. No, I'm the okey doke. So I protect my vagina.
I hear you, Angie. Word.
No, it's because no, at the same time, a man will probably respect you more if you were more honest with yourself than some women who know damn well they can't be intimate with a man and then let it then still continue to date other men. Like they know once they cross that line they can't go back. You do have other women that could understand. Okay, things happen, and maybe I didn't really like him, but we got caught up in the moment. But I
Right.
ain't changed. I'm not changing my stance on how I feel. But yeah, but then you got to understand once you have sex, boy, you opened up that
That's
box.
a whole nother can of worms.
Pun
And you have
intended.
to, and women have to really take themselves more seriously to say, guys see sex completely different than we do, because y'all, you're not getting entered into. That's a whole other different world. And so that's why sometimes women go with the crazy, because and especially if you haven't had it in a long time and you get it and it's good and you're like, oh my God, this is going to be my life. And he's just like, we just cool.
But you said something right there that just changed the whole dynamic from when you get to a stage of enlightenment in your life, you start becoming more picking and choosing. Even men, y'all don't think we do pick and choose. We pick and choose when we get older. We
Oh, I know
do.
you do.
We do. We're not as easy. We're not the whores we used to be when we get
Because
to
because
when we
men
get
be
to a
coming to come to Jesus moments and like, well, damn, I'm getting old, and when you gotta start going to those appointments, men be coming to them come to Jesus moments too. They know what's
yeah.
coming. When you got more life behind you than you do in front of
Mm-hmm.
you, you have a come to Jesus moment. So yeah, then you start with the get right. So
Yeah.
yeah, it takes men a little bit more time to get out the whore zone.
It does. I ain't gonna lie, but then it seems like once you get out of that zone, a woman needs to understand that when a man gets out of that zone, you dealing with a whole different dude now.
Yeah.
Once he no longer looking at that, oh, you got work to do.
You got work to
Well, the work
do.
should already
We
be
got work
done.
to
It should
do.
You
just
got
be a progression. Let me see.
to
Alpha said,
So he
how we
said,
fix these problems is to tell the truth, which is men and women are not equal. Tell people that truth is the start.
right.
Gotta understand it. One thing,
Well,
Angela, I like what you just said. We're gonna get back to him. You have to understand what the truth is.
you're
You
saying
understood
that
your
men and
truth,
women are not equal. Well, you know what? If we're being completely honest about it, we're all in America. You're right. We're not equal. Not by not by a
no,
landslide.
he's
We are
right about
not equal.
that.
You're absolutely correctly right about that. But I think in relationships, if you find the right person, yes, you can be on an equal term with each other. But
Mhm.
in America, you're right. We're not. In relationships, you can be. So maybe that's about fixing your mindset that people are not equal.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
No, but no, you know what happened? She said equal. I think
Alex takes a sip. Well, if you
no,
take a sip, then I'm going to take a sip too.
no. She said equal. I think people
Mm-hmm.
people people will get that
Receive, you
confused.
back, baby?
Yeah.
Say
Can we
what?
hear you?
Who, me?
I
No,
can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
no. She talking about Batisha.
Oh.
We can't
Can
hear
you
you,
hear
Mama.
me? Can
Yeah,
you
we
hear me?
can now. Yes.
I can't hear y'all.
Yeah, I
You
was
can't hear
off
me?
first. I had to
I
remove
can't hear
my.
anybody.
I had
You
to
can't
change
hear
my
nobody?
location because of the internet.
Hold
I had
on.
to change my location. That's why.
I can't hear anybody.
Nothing.
No.
So get out and come back.
Come back and come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you can hear me. All right. My
Yes,
next
yes.
question. When it comes to emotional availability, that also plays a big part in relationship, partnership, whatever you call it. Do you think that when people are healed, they can show up better in relationships than unhealed people, unhealed person? Mumbling
Yeah.
over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The problem with that is when you get with someone that just went through a traumatic relationship,
Mhm.
the problem is now they're going to project things onto you now, even if you haven't done anything. So if that person can't look at you as a completely different person, it's going to be a hard road.
So people should really heal before they start to get into other relationships.
No,
but a lot of people are not doing that.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think anybody can completely heal before they move.
Heal, but at least you should be working on something. You should be seeking some type of help. You should be, you should not be to a place where you are not bringing baggage into a new relationship because you broke up with someone last week, and here you are in a whole new relationship over here. And I feel like men do that a lot. Yes, females. Men do that a lot.
So you think men just jump right into new relationships quick?
Yes, men move on really fast than females. Not all females. Some females they could beat the men down, but majority of female, we don't just leave over there and we over there. Like we're crying for like months. Y'all know we so emotional. Like we can't just move from one dude to the next dude like a real good female. I'm not talking about all female because some female just act like dudes, right? So, but majority, we don't move on from one dude to the next dude right away. Like I've been divorced for 3 years. I ain't trying to date nobody right now. So that's a complete example. You probably check it out. My ex probably got 4 or 5 girls already since then. So guys move on faster than females. So, but when you do that with guys, they are moving from one place to the next and bringing all these emotions and damaging more women. So
I have a reason for that.
Look, what is going on in your
brain? They don't move forward, right? They don't find
I have a reason for Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, Jay. You got
my thing is they'll go backwards. Women already got 5 in the cut. They got 5 possibles when they playing spades with us right now. Yes, they got their man, but they got 5 guys. The work husband, the guy who really liked them, who they thought was cool, the one who they broke their heart. No, if you that chick, ain't no guy about to turn you down. So when you text him like, hey, what's up, big head? Or how's everything? I just been going. But they don't count that as moving forward because it's not a new guy. But they can go back to that other guy with no problem. And he's going to be accepted. He's like, no, I missed you too. He's going to say that. He's not going to say, oh, now you want to think about me? That was the guy who thought he was the prize. The normal dude, the regular dude, I'm like, hey, what's good though? What up though? I'm free. That's what he's going to do. So I feel you. Women, y'all might not move forward, but y'all will, use impossibles that y'all got in the cut. But
that's not a lot. Not all women do that. Have like possibilities over there, like 4 or 5 guys.
Oh, mute all of us, and y'all look in the mirror. Y'all don't got possibles?
No, I don't.
What? Y'all don't got possibles? Come on, I got more confidence in y'all than what y'all got in yourselves. Y'all got possibles out there.
Well, baby, we do, but I don't know. I could have possibles, but I don't know. Y'all got possibles,
but y'all not using them.
When I was dating, yes.
Okay. See, come on now. You got possibles out there.
When I was dating, I did.
You just don't want to play that card. Come on now.
But when I was dating,
you got possibles.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Angie. He's really adamant about me having possibles. So this is the thing. I may have possibles, but I may not know of them. So,
you know them. You might not want them. You know.
I don't know.
Yo, look, Rasia said I'm not utilizing my possibilities.
Yes,
that's what I'm not. She's not utilizing them. She has them.
So why is it so hard for a female not to have anybody at all? Why is it so hard for people to believe that?
It's not true. So this is what women do. The ones like you who said, I have nobody, it's because it's a situation where you tried to make the relationship work. Even if it was failing, you held on. You gave up everything to hold on to this relationship. And then when it ended, he already had somebody to go to, and then all your possibilities, you pushed them to the side. And then you found yourself being, quote unquote, alone, even though they're still there. But you alone. Most women if once a woman wants to leave a relationship, she's not gonna leave that relationship until she's begun another one. I said what I said.
What if it's not her that wanted to leave the relationship and the relationship ended anyway? So
that's what I said. If she doesn't want to end it, she will hold on to the last second. And he's already gone before you end it.
So which means she's left with nothing. So it's possible to not have nobody that you're gonna pick up the phone and call. You starting fresh. So all right, this could be a lot of women that you're speaking of. So let me personally, because some of us just did like me. I'm not a girl that did here and there. So I'm all in. I'm like that Bonnie and Clyde kind of girl. When I'm in love, right? So I'm not looking anywhere else. And there are a lot of females like me too. So it's possible.
Hold on, boo. Let me ask you one question. Are you saying when you're in love and are in a committed relationship, or when you're dating?
When I'm dating, it's hard for me to still date 2-3 guys because I just can't share my emotions everywhere. Like kind of, So I'm not that girl. So it's hard for me to say I have like extra dudes sitting over there. That's what I'm saying. I might have dudes sitting over there, but that's somebody I'm entertaining, not people that I know of, because I'm not giving their attention to that, So I'm either single, I'm in a relationship. It's like no middle ground for me.
Have you ever dated like multiple people at a time and just went on dates, not having not having an intimate relationship, but just literally going out dating and just dating multiple people?
I think I tried that once. I think after 2 times I was tired.
So how does the guy get the opportunity to be the best listener? Because you're cutting them off because you like, look, everybody I can't confide in. So what makes him the one that, you know what? I want him to listen to me. I'm going to make sure he's the listener to my issues. Because we all got issues. Every last one of us.
I think that for me, I move with actions better than words. I would rather a guy catch my attention by his actions, if possible, than telling me all these things you can do for me, or you love me, or all of those things. Because I feel like those are words that we use every day and they can be on the surface level. Like it's easy to tell someone you love them, but so what? What does that do for me?
That's easy.
Yeah, because people do. A lot of people do tell.
That's love is an action word.
I love you.
Action that goes with that.
Yeah, no action. A lot of people use that word very lightly, like, "Oh, I love you," or "You're beautiful." Yes, I know I'm beautiful, but let's pass the beauty part. Don't you want to get to know me? Like, what do I come with? Like, am I even someone you want to take home? Can you wake up in the morning and still be happy with me? Can I wake up in the morning and still be happy with you? I want to know more than just that little thing. So people like us, it's hard for you in this dating world because you are looking so much for more than maybe is out there, So no, I don't have possibility. Well,
you got possibility. Yeah, we ain't going back there. You got possibility. Yes, you do.
I do have possibilities, but I'm not getting the energy.
We gonna have the training. I'm gonna help you.
Angela said she's gonna find me. She's gonna put me on a date.
Yes,
so Angie, how long you think it's gonna take for her to binge watch a show with somebody? Because that's when you're gonna know you really in love. You gotta binge watch shows with them.
There you go. That's connection.
Each other.
That's connection. I like to talk. I like to feel your mind. I like to hear. How did you grow up? What's your relationship with your mom? Stuff like that. So I'm not the girl that would just go out to lunch or to one date and be like all crazy about no.
Let me ask you this, Lucia. Are you a texter or do you actually call on the phone?
I like the call on the phone. I like to hear your voice.
Good girl. Yep. Can I
you can text me anything you want, but let me hear it from
No doubt.
Show me more actions. But anyways, all right.
Some men are intimidated by the idea of immediate commitment. So when you're dating,
that was my next question, so you just go ahead.
No, I'm just saying when a man finds out that he he's the only suitor, he might be like, oh shit. Like, because you might not be his only suitor. So
that's why you have to have a conversation.
That's why you have to have a conversation.
I agree.
And you have to know what you're looking for. You have to know what you're looking for, because you could be dating 5 of us, but we are all different. We are all looking for different things. We are all out. Maybe she just want to have fun with you, right? Maybe she's not looking for a relationship. Maybe she just want you to go out on date here and there. Every woman wants something different. Not everybody want a relationship. Not everybody want to be a wifey. You know, so what do you want? You ask the man, what do you want? That's what you'll be looking for. So now that's why I say you have to look beyond the physical. Of course, everyone, the minute you meet somebody, you see their, you know, their physical first. Oh, do he have a big stomach? Oh, is he short? Oh, is he tall? Those are, you know, superficial behaviors. We all have that. But when you want something, when you're looking for something better, you will look past those things. So you have to get to, you know, try to learn to know people. And texting me, you can't know nothing about me by texting me. It's okay to text once in a while, but you have to talk, and you have to make the time. You have to put in time. You have to show me that, yes, I'm different. We could be 5 you're talking to, but I'm not going to be compared to those 5 because I set myself different. I'm worth you. I'm worth your time. You should make time for me.
How do you show that you're different? Right. How do y'all show that you're different?
Say that again?
To a guy, like in the early stages of dating, how do you show that you're different than the other one?
Because I'll show you I'm different. If you pay attention, you will know. It's not a special way, but if you pay attention, you will see my difference, because I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not pretending. I'm coming with my real self, right? So you get what you see. So if you are looking for a woman like me, you're going to recognize, oh, you know what, she's different. You know, maybe she's not about the dinner every night. Then maybe I'm the girl that won't take you to an expensive restaurant because I feel like you're wasting money. Like that type of girl. You know, I'm a girl, I'm thinking about my future. I'm not thinking about today. You know, so there's different things. You have to know what you're looking for you to recognize what's in front of you. If you don't know what you are looking for, you're not going to recognize what's in front of you.
Gotcha. I would probably say you gotta move different.
Yeah, you gotta move different.
You gotta move different.
Talk different. Your actions, you know. Yeah, but I would be right here with my single self.
No, I think.
Come on now.
No. What she said was correct. The best things you could do is to be upfront. If you're looking for a relationship from the gate, the guy should know. If you're looking just to date and see how it goes, that's a difference. It's a difference between date. It's a difference between dating to see how it goes and dating for a relationship. It is a different type of dating.
You have to have the same intentions. If you're not dating with intentions with somebody, then how are you?
Because I've been on date with guys, and I'm sitting there like that. I just wanted to be over already. You know, because I already see it's not.
When did this happen?
I already see it's not going nowhere. Like, some dudes just get on you. Like, you know, you can tell just from conversations, just from, you know, how people carry themselves. And I'm also big on hygiene. I'm also big on, you know, to know something about how you treat females. Your last relationship, I don't want you to tell me about your last relationship all day on the date, like what she did. That's not what you should be talking about. Because then I'm not going to be the next person you're talking about. You know, I want to focus on you. What can you bring to my table? What can I bring to your table? You know.
I tell you what, rule out sex and you'll see where it is.
Yes, sex. Oh, sex. Forget that. We're not talking about that.
Yeah,
forget that. Right.
That will narrow your search.
You got me.
That will filter out. That will definitely filter out your search. Trust me. That would filter out your search. Yeah.
Because some people, the first date or second date, you already having sex. You already emotionally connected with this dude that just here having fun. So sex is the last thing on the table, of course. So if we get to that point, consider yourself my husband already. Like,
whoa,
like, dude, like, you know, like, come on.
Go together. She said we go together. She said what? Yo, B, like you said earlier, and like Angie said, I know how to emotionally control it. She said once you stick it in, we go together. Like,
see.
But
See, look at Angie. Take it.
Don't do it.
See, that's the thing. You have to. I'm telling you, we living in the era where you gotta let that be known from the door. Because that will filter out a lot of people.
Though. You know, you gotta be transparent. You have to.
I'm just saying, but most women don't want to come out and say that because their date options will drop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't mind. That's why I say I don't mind being single, because my what I want, my standard is my standard. I'm not dropping because you feel like there's 20 women out here. 20 women are not me. I'm Recia. I'm different. I know what I'm worth to a man. I know what I can bring to the table. I know who I am. So I'm not comparing myself with nobody else. So that's why I think when people say, oh, a lot of women, I'm like, y'all just talking because you see a lot of female. They are not a wife material. They all may not be what you want. They all may not be what you can have conversation with for 2 weeks. You know, after maybe 2 days, you might be done with her. You know, so it's not a lot of women, in my opinion, because it's not a lot of women like Recia. And that just, I'm not being like, you know. So you gotta know what you know, your values. And I'm not saying
that. I'm not saying that's foolproof. I'm not saying that is. I'm saying it will filter some men out, but then you have a lot of snipers who could wait. They could wait.
Exactly.
They could wait. They
experience too. So that's why we are on mute right now.
They'll sit on the rooftop because they got things they got going on, so they can wait on you.
They can wait on you. And they will do all of those things.
I probably shouldn't have said that.
Yes, just to get you and still hurt you. So that's true. People can do that. People can do that. But at least I know I stand where I stand. I don't have to limit myself, or I don't have to, date just anybody just because I feel like there's competition out there. No, I am my own competition. Nobody's my competition. I am my own competition. So it's like, if you want me, then I want you, then we can do it. If you don't want me, you don't have to be with me. If I don't want you, I don't feel like I need to be with you, because relationships should be like two people want to be in it. It should be like, we should be able to talk. We should be friends before even all of that other stuff. So there's a lot. And if you can't connect with someone on the emotional level after the physical, then what? So of course, like he said, I have my list is like tiny of a man. I want to deal with that, but I don't mind because I don't need too many men. I just need one man.
That's they go that friend thing again. You see what she said? They got to be friends first.
How long?
I mean, not friends like we have to be like, guy and girl best friend thing. No, but I want you to be able to talk to me. I want to be able to talk to you.
Y'all better be tongue kissing by the
I want us to be like, you have to be friends with your partner. It's not like I'm putting in a friend zone. Yeah, you have to be friends with your partner because after sometimes you may not like me. You may not like me sometimes. But if I'm your friend, you're gonna want to talk to me because we have built that.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying y'all go backwards. Y'all don't go forwards because y'all want the friend. And y'all keep the friend in the friend zone in the cut. And y'all got 5 possibles of friends.
No, I don't have no friend zone. But
y'all rather go backwards than meet somebody new because this 2-date span that y'all giving them, 3-date span, it ain't going to last long because they don't have a friendship. This is why a lot of us go back to people we're familiar with, not just women. Not just women. We will go backwards with somebody that we're familiar with because we built the friendship, because we built the trust. It's like, you know what? yo, we got this much with each other. I hope we got enough respect. I ain't really trying to hurt you like that. And you ain't really trying to hurt me like that. And I'm still attracted to you. So boom, there y'all go. But yeah, because you got more patience with somebody that you knew prior to.
Well, you know, Lace, the definition of insanity is to do something over and over and over again until you learn your lesson with it. So that is a choice, or the choice is to evolve.
Depending on how bad it was prior. Depending on how bad it was prior.
Evolution is a beautiful thing. I can tell you this. I completely believe in, I am not an X Factor type person. If things with us have not been annihilated, then that's what that is. It's not going to go back. I did that in my youth where I kept going back to a particular ex, and it was the same thing, and it got worse and worse and worse. It was insanity. I was driving myself insane, literally. So I learned that if a person shows you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. Don't go back to the ex.
Let's not play these games. Your life is too... Look, one thing we can't rebuild for or get back is our time. You can't get that.
Don't go back to the ex. The people are ex for a reason. I do
not subscribe to the X Factor.
But we've seen people circle the block. Because you have different phases in your life. You're not always the same person who you were when y'all met.
It's true, people do change, but
like 23-year-old Barry is not Barry now. I'm a different version of myself now. I can look back at the time.
Why we broke up in the first place? Was it
trauma? I can look back at. I mean, a lot of men look back at now, and be like, "Damn, I fucked that one up."
Or sometimes you look back and go, damn, I dodged that bullet.
Well, yeah. See, that's my point. So
I dodged that bullet. Thank God I didn't do that again.
Have you looked at an ex and be like, damn, what was I doing with him? Yeah. You know, I do all the time.
I think that's more of a. I hate to say y'all gonna be mad at me about this. That's more of a woman thing.
Yeah, I think
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Because most men back in the day, we know exactly why we was with you then.
We know why.
We in our decisions. So it's a little different. Yeah.
like you,
because men can deal without connection, without attachment. So it can be easy for y'all. You know, you can date someone and don't even remember their last name, like or their first name, you know. But men do that all the time, like, woo, you know. So, but females,
or no, they got nicknames for them. Don't know their real name, but got them in their phone under something else, like Big Booty Judy or something crazy. And then when they see the person, like, do I know you?
Do I know you?
Yo, B, they got him under bouncer, DJ friend, teacher bay, chef,
plumber,
police, 911,
plumber.
He's the plumber.
I don't know what he's fixing, but okay.
Yeah, he's the plumber.
Maybe Angie, maybe I need to change the way I do it. Maybe I need to do multiple, and maybe that will help. Yeah. So when you sending me on that date, you know, just go crazy. Just bring them all.
No, you know what it is?
Whoa, easy. Take it easy.
Where you're comfortable at. It's all
Don't
about
do that.
you being comfortable, and it's all about you being honest with yourself. And when you do get with, or when you do go on a date with somebody, if you only see friend zone and you say, you know what, I don't see myself in a romantic situation with this person, then don't go back on another date with them.
Exactly.
Because then you're just, you know, kind of like being a tease and saying, hey, it's possible, when really it's not possible. But if you date multiple people, you'll find out who you like.
Let me ask y'all, do you ever bring your dates around y'all people?
No.
No.
That's the problem. That's your fault right there.
No.
Why?
That's your problem right there. Because they'll tell you the truth. Because they'll tell you.
It takes me. No, I have a very strict rule. I brought nobody around my daughter until at least 6 months.
No. I'm not talking about your daughters and your I'm talking about your friends. people
I
that
have to bring you around. We have group chats about you, and trust and believe, we have these chats. And until I really feel like you're a person I would consider,
not the group
I'm
chat.
not bringing around, because my friends are going to rip you to shreds. So I
Why?
want you to be in a protected space. Huh?
Why would your friend rip me to sweat? To
Oh
shred?
my gosh! Because I don't know. My friends are just they're very protective over me.
It sounds like a bunch of jealous people. It's like,
no,
jealous
it's not jealousy.
No, it's
not
being
jealousy.
protective. No,
we just
because
care.
sometimes your friends can see things that you don't see,
and you don't want to hear it. And you don't want to hear it.
But your friends will tell you. So,
but you don't want to hear it.
Most time we don't want to hear it.
Sometimes no, we don't want to hear that because
See,
we think we're making the right decision. And your friends will
don't want to hear it
blast.
because I like him. So that's I don't want to hear my friend telling me something.
And that's
else.
what I'm trying to explain to you, lady, what your mistakes are.
But what I did was I did start to tell my friends, because they would hold me accountable if I would describe a date and say, this is what happened. And I'm like, well, was that wrong? Was I tripping? And they would either tell me yay or nay. So then I did start to kind of confide in my friends to ask them, like, how do you feel that this situation went? Especially if it turned bad or somebody got ghosted, or something happened. But yes, I would ask that, but no, not until I felt like they were like somebody serious.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't need to tell my friends I'm dating somebody until I feel like he worth the time. Like, I don't need to bring all that energy to my girlfriends. Like,
why?
I might not like
I'm gonna do it.
I might not like to do a week later. Why even tell my friends?
Now when you're serious, yes. Like, I bring Mario around my friends all the time. We have a
because he's your man now.
He's my man.
So you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until you become emotionally attached before you even got the opinions of the people you care about.
No, not really. But I have to have something about it.
The only person's opinion that matters is mine. So my opinion comes first. So absolutely. So I feel like he has now gotten to a point where I'm like, oh, okay, great. He can meet my friends, and then he can slowly meet into my family, then eventually meet my daughter. Absolutely. That's progression. That's
so. Do you show a girl to your friends right away?
But Angela, I can vouch that.
Do you, Barry? Do you just show all your girlfriends to your friends when you start dating someone? Do you just voila, here she is?
No, it depends on what I'm doing. If she's dating me and my friend's having something going on at his house, I don't care if it's the second day I met her. You want to come with me or not?
Okay.
I want to show her from the beginning. You come hang out with me and my friends.
Because you know why? We're friends in real life, not just
Thank you.
each other.
Right.
Thank you.
If we're bringing somebody, we know how to respond.
Right.
We got to make them warm and feel comfortable and have
exactly.
Because they have to be somebody special, even if it's the second date. If it's the second or first time we met them, this person means something to him or to me. And this
is my whole point. If I'm only bringing you around structured environments, that's not my real life.
Nah.
I want you to see my real life.
Taking her around your friends, meaning you thinking more, she's more important to you in a way.
No.
That's why you're taking her around your friends.
No, that's not true.
Because it could make women feel like, oh, he took me to his friends. I might be someone he loved. It could send the wrong signal because women, we can be naive. Some women are naive. If you take me to your house, fault? I'm thinking, okay, that's a big deal.
So y'all said y'all want me to be transparent, but you're not really? I'm showing you my life.
Doing those things.
I'm being transparent. I'm showing you this is what I do on a regular basis. I go to day crib. I go to my sister's house. I go to this spot. And you with me.
So if y'all met each other, this is day 2, and you bring her to all these people, and then let's say by day 32, she's gone.
And
32, 5. That's
if she was around. No, by day 32, if I'm bringing you around people constantly like that, we're together. I'm not bringing everybody I date everywhere where I go.
Okay.
So if I
which
do,
means she's special.
but I'm not gonna hide you until I got feelings for you, and then bring you around like, hey, this is my girl. Like,
Well,
damn, my friend,
okay.
you don't want to involve your people that you love into the progression of your relationship.
That means I'm feeling you a little bit more when I'm doing that.
No, that means you didn't brought a man home to your parents and want them to love him like already like you do.
Well, yeah.
That's not fair.
If we're
that's
on
not
the same
fair.
page, then I think
I mean,
that's
I like him, so please.
So if you liked him like that, why couldn't they see the progression of you liking him? Why you wait to the end game?
I'm bringing him to y'all because I can guarantee you I might have data.
It don't matter now.
My friends may know about too.
But it doesn't matter now. Your mind is made up already. It don't matter what I think.
Not necessarily, but I have to like you a little bit. That's what I'm saying. I have to like you a little bit for me to take you to my friends and family. I don't have to be in love.
No. I didn't say your family. I didn't say your parents. I said around you. What you do? If every time we go out, it's a movie, or it's the dinner, or what is you doing in your spare time when you're not with me?
So maybe if your boy having something and you want me to come with you, I can do that because that's your boy. You know, I can do stuff like that. Okay, I've been talking to this dude. Maybe we've been talking for a month. We've been on date, and you know, we feeling each other. I don't mind coming with you to an event, but we're not doing a family thing yet. We have to.
Okay. So how many dates did you have to go on before you start to see his real life?
I don't think it has to be date. It's just how long. It just had the vibe. I don't think there's a time on love, you know, because you could meet somebody in a month and it looks like you've been knowing each other for years. You know, I think it's just the vibe, the connection. It makes a bit different, you know. So I can't really put a time on it. You just
you just like,
I can. You know, girl, look, I can't really put a time on it. I can put a timeline right on that thing. I can.
This is my mindset.
You can. Love is not something you can control at times. You know, it's hard. Even though we like to control it, but sometimes it's hard.
Let me tell y'all something funny, right? I used to bring.
Hold up, Barry, pause. Let me respond.
Okay.
Okay. So now, when I mentioned earlier about moving differently, this is exactly what I meant. For me, no, I'm not bringing you around the people and events I go to because guess what? I just don't do normal people stuff. So I have to be very, very cautious about who I take where. Look, and I'll tell God real quick. You know that song by Leah, Are You That Somebody? Listen to the lyrics and then holler at me. Because if I bring you to the inner Star Wars, if I bring you to Beards N Baldheads, when I'm taping a segment, then yeah, it better be something there for me to bring you around the people that I conjugate with and the people that I network with, because my network is part of my net worth. So I just don't bring nobody into my space. And yes, I got a whole timeline.
And they got a lot of opinions. And we have friends.
And I feel like I have a good enough intuition where I can decide when a person who I am dating goes around my friends. And I say it because my friends are my tribe. And my tribe don't lie to me. And like Rasia said, sometimes you don't want to hear what your tribe got to say. But on the flip side, you need to hear that because you need that kind of feedback, whether it's positive or negative. But yes, I think everything has a timeline, because if I'm dating you and I meet you, let's say right now, the inner Star Wars is October 3rd. If you last up to that time, guess what? You get an invite to the award show.
You got an invite. Exactly.
Guess what? You won't be there. That's a big event for me. So you have to really tread lightly about who comes into your world, and because you don't know what people's intentions are. So absolutely no.
And you're right. No.
And you just can't jump in my world.
But you answered the question correctly. What I asked, I said, how long does it take for you to realize this person could be coming around your family? Y'all said y'all wait till y'all fall in love and then y'all bring them around.
6 months. I can fall in love with you. And it can be 3 months.
Is a good number.
It can be 3 months and 4 days. And I'm like, oh my God, we love each other. But guess what? Your ass still got 6 months
But you know what though? Everybody's different because the way I've always moved to where I'm a mama's boy. I used to bring different dates to my house just to meet my mom. Let her judge them.
You want her approval or her disapproval?
My mom was a great reader of character.
See?
So if your mom like a girl,
if your mom like a girl, because we are women, we are great judges of character. Just like I have a good perception when you have men and women who are just friends, right? And I can read somebody real quick who just is a friend of, say, someone I'm dating. And if this female is holding him as a friend, as like a backup option, I've lived through that too.
So Angie, if you got a son, let's say he's 18, 19, 20. How long would you want to wait to meet his woman?
First and foremost, if you're 18, 19, no, because I have a 19-year-old daughter, so I can come from my daughter's point of view.
Okay.
And my daughter already knows. We actually freelance. We talk about her freelance dating and going on dates and making sure, especially now in this environment, when she goes on dates, it's been times when she has told people, I don't want to go on a date unless we're doing it as friends because I'm not attracted to you in that manner.
I get it.
So she has a very wide range of beliefs when it comes to dating and belief that, we can just be friends, like Racia said, and then see if I actually like you. But then she starts to see how people talk to her, and she's very into like, please don't talk to me with a loud voice.
I'm talking about you.
Me what?
You found out your 19-year-old daughter is dating.
Not to bring nobody around me that she has not fully vetted, especially by her father first. She absolutely knows, because she knows mama will go in full bear mode, and I will look for everything. I will vet you. I will resource you. I have lots of friends, so I'm gonna check everything about you. I'm that mother.
Yeah. So Barry, when you take a girl to your mom, right, and your mom liked the girl, do you stay with her because your mom like her?
No. And my dad. No, I didn't. And my mom didn't like it. She said something one time, and she was like, "You can't be bringing multiple women to the house." I was young, like 22, maybe 20. You can't. I said, "Why?" My dad was just sitting there quiet. My mom was like, "Because I can't be sitting here being nice and smiling in all these girl faces." And my dad said, "Well, just stop smiling."
Look, your mom don't even know all their names. That's another thing. What if you get the name wrong?
Huh?
That's nothing. You bring people around. What if you get the name wrong? You
have done that.
You can't take everybody to mama.
And then Nicole pop up. Oh, hi,
Why?
my name is Nicole.
You can't take everybody to mama, because usually when you take a woman to your mother,
why? That's tradition. That's tradition. You back in the day, you couldn't date anybody without meeting the parent first, right?
That's very true.
Barry, sit back a little bit because your face is cut up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Barry, you're back up.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm saying.
Barry, it's a little hard because these kids will have full-blown relationships on social media, never meet each other. And then when they finally, meet each other in person or whatever, it's been like 6 months. So the rules that applied to us back in the day are not the same.
I'm not saying you got to introduce them. I'm just saying it depends on who you are. Me, I was always a guy that if I'm dating you and you're in my life, eventually I'm bringing you around my people.
And you said the key word, my life. If you are my life, so that's what everybody's you did is not.
No, but you're dating. You're dating. To me, that's part of my. Once you in my circle and I'm dating you, especially if we're intimate, you're in my life now. You are.
Okay. So
now, if you just a girl, if you just girl I just met,
intimate with everybody you dating,
huh?
Are you intimate with just everybody you dating? Right
away? No, I haven't been. I ain't been that lucky. Who you think I am?
You a catch, Barry. You the catch. You the catch.
You the catch. Remember, you are the catch. Remember.
I mean, I was in intention. I couldn't get them all though. Damn.
You almost got them all.
Trying. Yeah. That was the intention. That was the goal. I ain't gonna lie. Hey.
Okay, guys.
But
Angela, anything else? I think we covered it all.
Line them
It's been a
up.
great conversation, you guys. I've learned so much.
I'm with you, baby.
It's been a great conversation.
So for you guys, if you want to advise anyone dating, including me, what would be the advice?
Who want to go first?
I let Jay go.
You better feed. You better have enough to feed her multiple times. That's the best way to get her attention. By feeding her down. You got to slow her down. You have to feed her. Now, if that means you cooking for her, you taking her out, whatever the case, you better look at how you can feed her and provide some food in her belly. If you can feed her, it's going to show that you want to spend some time with her. You have to do it. I'm sorry, fellas. Yes, she can feed herself. Yes, she can buy her own date. She can do all that. You better feed her. If you can't feed her, then she's gonna be like, you didn't even take me out to eat. If you can't do that minimum multiple times, don't mess with her at all.
I agree.
Okay, that's for the guys. What about the females?
Ooh.
Who wants to give that advice to the female who are out here dating?
If you're not acting like it's competition out there, you're bugging, because it is. You can either be the one who inspires the ones on the red carpet, or you can be inspired the one that's hosting the red carpet. I always tell, I'm like, if you're dealing with me,
love you.
If you're my lady and we going out, and I've had this question asked to me, how should I dress? And my answer is, dress like I don't want to look at, that you don't want me to look at anybody else tonight. It's competition out there.
I say for women, my advice for women dating these days is be yourself.
That is well.
Thank you. And that's why I am myself.
Be yourself. Understand that I don't care what person thinks, it's always going to be somebody who maybe have more money than you, quote unquote, may look more attractive to you.
Yeah.
And if those things are on your mind, you're never going to be secure. A man loves a woman that's secure. Let that man go hang out with his friends.
Yes.
Give that man some peace.
Yes.
But and also, I like when you say that. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But also demand respect.
Word.
Demand respect from that man.
Yeah.
Don't let him slide on. He ain't called you for hours and he went out and he ain't checked back in. Don't take that.
Or he only call you when he's at work.
I mean,
and then
establish the relationship.
Talk to him.
Communication is the key, like you said. But my thing is, like Jay said, it's competition. Don't stop being sexy after you got him.
Don't.
But that's for men too. That's for everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're right. Taking care of yourself because y'all like good stuff. We like good stuff too.
Right.
So
don't stop.
If you want to be her, you want her to be a safe
right.
space, safe place,
right.
whatever. You should be her safe place too.
Don't get comfortable.
Relationship is a union. Y'all should be each other's safe place. You should be wanting to come home to me, and I should be wanting to come home to you.
Yes, you should always try to level up together. Yeah. If she's trying to get in shape, brother man, get in shape with her. Vice versa, lady. Vice versa.
You over here getting fat, and you expecting me to be skinny. Yeah. 5 years ago, I can't look the same.
You see this man trying to.
You keep saying being fat. You looking at my name like you see my belly under this. I got a 6-pack under this line. Right, my mind. It might not be real, but I'm insecure right now. I'm just saying.
You're insecure right now. So that's something you're insecure about. Is that something?
I feel like you're looking down, being fat. I feel like you're looking down.
No, oh my God!
I'm not
even saying nothing.
Yeah, keep eyeline when you say fat.
No, I'm not even saying nothing. All I see
gained
is
about a good 8.5 this past 2. It was a snowstorm. That's what happened.
Stop it. I'm not even saying nothing. I don't even know. Okay, now I'm gonna go check now. When we finish, I'm gonna go on your page now and check. Because you think I'm talking about you.
And that coat on top. You ain't gonna say it.
I'm not saying that. No, but what I'm saying is that because men always like, look, talking about what women, how we change their body, change and all that. And when they're doing that, they don't look at themselves. Like, look in the mirror before you talk about her. And women, we go through a lot that change our body worse than men, So we have reasons sometimes why our body change. We have kids, we have stretch marks, we have hormones, we have all of these things. So it's hard. So when you see a woman well put together, then she's doing her best. And that's all she can do. That's why I say we have to pass the physical sometime, because the physical can appear any moment, can disappear any moment. But you have to, when you like somebody with their heart, look into people's heart and see what they can give to you. Some people, the men may fall sick today and they leave you. Some women will leave you while you're sick. Some men will leave you while you're sick. Look for someone that will be there for you for better or worse. Whether girlfriend or fiance, someone that can be there for you when the light goes off. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I have a very limited, because when I go on date, I'm like, I'm not talking. Maybe when I'm talking, I'm scaring them away. So
attraction evolves. I mean, men don't expect women to look a certain way as we age. Average grown ass man knows better. Now, if you're talking about a man that's really, he's just superficial. That's different. But the average man, I don't really think expect a woman to look like she's 20 her whole life. No, I just don't think that's realistic. A man like that, he has an issue in his own self.
There you go. That's it.
To be honest with you. So, like I said to most men, but same thing with women. A woman will look at a man a certain way, like you said, expect for him. Like men, don't stop being hustlers once you get her. You was hustling to get her. Keep hustling. Once you get her, you got to keep hustling. And now she can hustle with you.
Men out there too that she, just how you can see other females, she can see other guys too. So we all have to what.
How dare you?
It's okay for men to have a fat stomach. We good.
I can't. Oh my God.
I ain't saying I got one yet. But
oh my God.
It is. I ain't got one yet, but
we being fed, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
No. I see women all the time on the internet talking about they don't mind. He got a better. I don't know if they saying that.
I with Betty. Betty is somebody. They can be sexy.
Because they got options, B.
You can have a sexy belly.
Is good for business, B. They see yo, he got a belly. He must be eating. Somebody feeding him.
Actually, a real good looking.
That's actually very true, ladies.
With a belly, it's
a true statement. Somebody feeding him. He got
somebody feeding him.
That's right.
So if he got a 6-pack and nobody feeding him,
he gonna be annoying to them. He gonna be like, how many calories you had today? Like, why, man? I'm going to Starbucks.
Grass fed.
Yeah.
See, Jay opening up a new can of worms. Like, do you really want your man, ladies, to be fit?
They want to fit a little something.
They
don't always want him in the gym.
Do you really want him fit and 6-packed up? That's what y'all want?
You want him to be healthy so that you can live a long and healthy life together. So you want to focus on your health is your wealth. I'm not expecting someone in their 40s or 50s to have a bunch of abs unless that's what you've had your entire life or that's something that you actively work at. But as long as you're healthy, be healthy. Nobody wants to be a hospice wife or a hospice husband.
Early.
Look at me.
Early. They don't want it to be early, like in a relationship. Like give us some years.
I've never heard that, B. Okay, so B, so a hospice wife is like when someone, when a man or a woman of a certain age dates a certain type of person, just so that they can come and take care of them.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and they're called a hospice. We were just talking about hospice husbands, hospice wives. Rasia, remember we talking about that? So someone of a certain age, he'll go, I'm in my 70s and I want to date someone who's like in their 60s so they can come and take care of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
When you
hospice celebration
gone,
wives.
she
Yeah,
can
that's the
get
whole thing.
she can
Wow, I
take
never
your
knew
stuff.
that. That's different.
Yeah, I
Listen,
never heard of that.
do that
Hey,
now.
It's a
yeah, I
People
thing.
never
do
heard
that.
of that.
People do that now. So, guys, I mean, it was nice talking with you guys.
We gotta
It
buy
Yeah,
him dinner next time, B. We can impress him more. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You gotta come when you come to Beards and Baldheads, Angela. Tell him like, yo, we make sure y'all good. We're gonna make
Okay,
sure we
I
got
will
some
say this.
food for you.
Racine, when you come up back from ACL, we have got to make a special trip on Monday to do a live broadcast with Beards and Baldheads with Lace and Berry
We're gonna
because
make sure we feed you.
they do an amazing show.
absolutely.
They
I
feed
love to
you. They
eat.
give you good drinks, girl.
Or how about this? How about this? We could also do that. We could live stream from a restaurant.
Anything,
Y'all
I'm
gonna
up for
buy us
it.
some dinner?
I'm that girl. I'm that girl. I love to eat. I love good food. I love to.
Told y'all better feed them. Yo,
You
I'm
better
trying to
feed
tell
'em.
y'all. You
Give me
don't
the
feed the woman,
food.
you're useless.
Yeah,
We
because
could do a
I'm
lot.
not into clubs and all of that, but take me to a nice little place. You know, I'm chill. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
chill girl. Give me some good
Look, y'all
food.
feed us, we'll leave the tip.
We'll take that. Hey, I like that.
No, not the
I like,
tip.
I like that. That's cool.
We'll do the tip. Look, contribute. Y'all
I,
contribute in life.
Wow, balance,
hey,
baby.
I'll
better than
definitely
that.
be coming to the Beards and Baldheads podcast. So, guys, thank you so much for joining
Thank you
me
so much
today.
for inviting
Thank
us.
you. Thank you for having us. Thank
We
you.
appreciate
It
you.
was great. It was great. It was great. All right. Okay. Any last word? Anything you guys want to share your social media for people to follow you or your podcast information? You want to do that? Go ahead.
You can follow me at Fat Lace. You see the Fat Lace right there at PHATLACE on Instagram. Follow Beards and Baldheads on BKS1 radio on YouTube and Jason Edwards on Facebook. You can follow me there.
All right.
Hey. And Barry?
You can follow me, Barry Smith, on Facebook. You know, I'm also with Jay on Beards and Baldheads. So if you follow him, you'll be following us. And tune in every Monday, 9:30 to 10:30. We got a lot to talk about. We'd love to have you ladies come up or be on the show, Zoom, whatever we could do anytime.
Yes.
So I will be in Philly one.
You know, one thing
I
we
have to
always
come
said.
down because Angie is working on my dating show. I gotta come down.
Yes, I'm working on your day show right now.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm sorry. It's been a lot going on this week. I didn't get the bio. Beards and Baldheads started. It started with catering to the barbers and the hairstylists. I want to shout out your hairstylist because y'all looking real fly. I see you got the bob going. I see the ends is looking real healthy on y'all. Like y'all looking real fly. So shout out to y'all hairstylists. Make sure y'all let them know that they got a home because we cater to the barbers and the hairstylists and to everybody else when it comes to media. That's what we do with Beards and Baldheads. We been rocking for 8 years.
Yes.
And we're going to keep it going. Barry been holding it down with me. Shout out to everybody else with the team. Swooping everybody, BKS1 Radio TV. But yeah, we having fun with it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Angie?
Oh, well, you guys can follow me on Instagram. Same thing as my name, Angela Perymon Models. Same thing just my name on Facebook. Oh, and I'll be coming actually to Beards and Baldheads because I'm the new elected president of NSR.
Okay.
So we'll be coming there and look out because we have a lot of NSR events coming in Allentown, and now we're bringing it to Philly. So we're working on NSR Philly next. So yes, I'm so excited about that. But yes, follow us there and then follow us at NSRs on Instagram and Facebook.
That's gonna be fun.
Congratulations. And Jesse, I know you lost your grandmother. You say sympathy to you and the entire family. And whoever wants to pick up my book, Unmuted, is on Amazon, it's on Walmart.com, and also Barnes and Noble. So check out Unmuted. Yes. And remember, consistency is the key, guys. You have to be consistent whatever you do. Being the price isn't about gender, it's about effort. All right, heal before you start to date other people. Start working on yourself. I'm not saying you can heal completely, but you have to work on yourself. Do some work, before you start sharing trauma all over the place. You can't call yourself the prize and bring no effort. that just don't make sense. You know, to be the prize, you have to put in effort. Relationship is work. Just how you get her, you have to keep doing work to keep her. Just how you got him, you have to keep working to keep him. And if not, if you don't have nobody to talk to, seek, therapy. Sometimes seek therapy, professional therapy. Talk to a friend. Look for a safe space. If you don't have none of that, come to Unmuted. We love you over here. No judgment zone. So thank you, guys. I love y'all. See you.
Thank you.
Good night,
Thank you for
y'all.
having me.
Y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, appreciate you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, I'm your host, Risia Kaba. Remember to stay consistent in whatever you do. Again, pick up my book on Amazon. I love you guys. And loyalty is important. Also, if you want to send me a gift, you can give me a gift by sending your Zelle to the word Unmuted at Zelle, or you want to be part of the Unmuted community, you can send me an email if you have a story to share. Send me an email. The info is right here below the screen. Unmuted. Let's get unmuted at gmail.com. Until next time, stay encouraged and stay unmuted. I love you guys. Bye, y'all. Good night.